Have you ever gone to a restaurant planning to spend $10 and somehow leave spending $30? That's not just hunger. Restaurants use powerful psychological tricks designed to influence what you order and how much you spend. Menus, music, lighting, even the smell of food can affect your decisions. And one of these tricks is so powerful it can make people order food even when they're not hungry. Today we're revealing 10 psychological tricks restaurants secretly use on customers. And once you notice them, you'll never look at restaurants the same way again. 1. The smell trick. Let's start with one of the most powerful tricks restaurants use. Have you ever walked past a restaurant and suddenly felt hungry even though you just ate? That might not be an accident. Smell is directly connected to the brain's memory and appetite centers. Some restaurants intentionally allow the smell of fresh bread, grilled meat, or baked desserts to spread outside. This is called scent marketing, and it can instantly trigger hunger, making people far more likely to walk in and order food. 2. The decoy dish. Next is a trick that can quietly push you to choose a more expensive meal. Look closely at many menus. Sometimes there's a ridiculously expensive dish, like a $120 steak. But here's the secret: restaurants don't actually expect many people to order it. It's there to make the $45 steak look like a good deal. Psychologists call this the decoy effect. Your brain compares prices and suddenly thinks, $45 isn't that bad. And just like that, you spend more than planned. 3. The missing dollar sign. Next time you look at a restaurant menu, notice something strange. Many menus show prices like this: 18, 24, 32. But there's no dollar sign. That's intentional. Seeing a dollar symbol reminds your brain you're spending money, which creates psychological resistance. Remove the symbol, and spending suddenly feels less painful. It's a tiny change, but it can significantly increase how much customers spend. 4. The menu eye trap. Your eyes don't scan menus randomly. In fact, restaurants know exactly where you'll look first. Menu designers use something called the golden triangle. Most people's eyes move in this pattern. First the center, then the top right, then the top left. So restaurants place their most profitable dishes in these exact spots. That dish you noticed immediately? Yeah, that placement was completely intentional. 5. The music influence. Now here's a trick that works without you even realizing it. Music. Studies show that slow music makes people eat more slowly and stay longer. And the longer customers stay, the more food and drinks they usually order. Even more interesting, restaurants playing classical music often see customers spend more money, because the music creates a feeling of luxury and sophistication. 6. The power of food descriptions. Quick question: which sounds better, chocolate cake or grandma's homemade double chocolate fudge cake? Exactly. Restaurants use descriptive language to make dishes sound more valuable and appealing. Words like a artisan, a farm fresh, a chef's special can make the same food seem higher quality. Studies show people are more likely to order these items and even rate them as tasting better. 7. Price anchoring. Here's another subtle pricing trick. Menus often place very expensive items at the top. For example, a $60 lobster dish. When your brain sees that first, everything else suddenly feels cheaper. So a $28 pasta now seems like a bargain, even though it's still expensive. This psychological trick is called price anchoring, and it's used everywhere in marketing. 8. The limited time trap. Have you ever seen phrases like, a limited time only, a seasonal special, today's chef recommendation? These trigger something called FOMO, the fear of missing out. When people believe something is rare or temporary, they're much more likely to buy it immediately, even if they weren't planning to order it. 9. Strategic lighting. Now look at the lighting next time you visit a restaurant. Upscale restaurants often use dim lighting. That's not just for atmosphere. Dim lighting makes people relax more, stay longer, or order desserts or drinks. Bright lighting does the opposite. It encourages customers to eat quickly and leave. That's why fast food restaurants are usually bright and loud. 10. The plate size illusion. Finally, here's a trick that changes how your brain sees food portions. Plate size. Restaurants and buffets often use smaller plates. Why? Because your brain judges food portions relative to the plate size. A full small plate looks like a large meal, so customers feel satisfied with less food, while the restaurant saves money. So the next time you walk into a restaurant, pay attention to the menu layout, the music, the lighting, even the smells. Because once you understand these tricks, you start noticing them everywhere. The real question is, which trick surprised you the most? Comment below. I read every comment. And if you enjoy learning about psychology, dark truths, mind-blowing facts, and money, make sure to like this video and subscribe for more mind-blowing facts every week.